Hey everyone, back at you with another Scale Club scoreboard update, this time for the month of April 2024. And spoiler alert, we saw some declines that were not expected. So can't wait to share with you lessons learned and how we are going to turn that around for May. But before I dive into that, we had something pretty exciting happen in the month of April. Our Scale Club Mastery members got to present to Skill Dev. Now, I know I just said a lot of things that nobody understands, so let me break that down for you. First of all, Scale Club Mastery is our elite level BDMs doing things differently than most other BDMs do. They're part of a special by invite only club. They usually are at the top of our leaderboard and our scoreboard, and they are doing things like creating presentations. They have book club, they have sales lab. We do things that are a little bit outside the box and different from normal club. These are kind of our next level top performing BDMs. Now, I also mentioned Skill Dev. So Skill Dev is a development session that we host the last Friday of every single month. And usually our coaches are coming in with some sort of trend that we're seeing or struggle that all the BDMs are having in our community of 70. And they're bringing a lesson to teach and help coach these BDMs through this. However, in the month of April, we had our mastery members come in and be the ones teaching. Ever heard the mantra, see one, do one, teach one? Well, it was time for them to teach one. Get them comfortable in front of a group of people. So they talked about personality profiles. Their presentation was fantastic. They had a lot of relevant real life practice that they actually see happening so that everyone could see it role played out. And they talked about how to connect with everybody, every prospect that we have on the other end of the phone or during a consultation based on their personality profiles. It was fantastic, absolutely mind blown. Now, we have another one of these coming up in May, and our second group of mastery members is going to present on a different topic. If you'd like an invite to that and you'd like to learn from our elite level BDMs from them themselves, we would love to have you. So reach out to me, Jennifer@rentscale.com, if you would like an invite to that. Now, without further ado, I know I said spoiler alert and then I made you guys wait, but we did see some interesting trends in the month of April. And so I'm excited to go through those things with you. First of all, I want to highlight our lead volume up to 33, up 43% from March. It was pretty incredible. What do we attribute this to? Well, we've been working with our community to get out and build social media connections and social media content. A lot of that started to come through in the form of leads. Now, those leads have to be nurtured and haven't been closed. So something else we saw was a decrease in our total number of doors for April of 2024. Not something we expected. We actually typically expect to see May climb above April and then June climb above May. So this was a little bit shocking, and our Scale Club coaches did some reflection on this to figure out why we had an increase in leads but a decrease in total number of doors closed. And really, what we came up with as we talked with all the members in our community was the leads increased, but they needed a lot more nurture because they were more long-term. And so a lot of them haven't converted over. We're hoping to see some of those come through and shift those arrows from down to up in May. I would like to highlight that we had 4 record breakers in April. So even though as a community as a whole, we were down, we had 4 BDMs starting to rise up, and the competition is heating up in Scale Club. This month, South Ogden came in at 35, Denver, Colorado at 26, Red Bank, New Jersey at 26, one of our newer BDMs, by the way. Columbus, Ohio, 23. This BDM started a short couple of months ago, and he's already at the top of our leaderboard, and I expect him to be there for the foreseeable future. So excited to see what he does. And lastly, Chicago, Illinois in at 18. Our community achieved 77% to goal. And out of all of our members, we saw an average of 9 doors added, which really was pretty equal to what happened in March, down just a tiny bit, but we're talking point nothing. And top 50% of our community was down to 11 doors from 14. So that was a fairly decent and sizable increase. Coming up in May, we're looking to convert on some of those leads that you see were increased. We are making sure to continue on that social media lead generation and continue that train. And we're also really excited to see what our community does with the brand new Bigger Pockets lead generation and some of the coaching that we're giving with that. So if you were not at the Bigger Pockets webinar and you would like a recording of it, I would love to send you one. There was a special offer in there, so unfortunately you might have missed out on that, but it's still worth watching because it's all about generating leads, and we're going to be providing some coaching on how to convert those leads that you generate. So that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed this edition, and I will see you again in May. Back to you, Jeremy.